Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. It's going to be a short video, it's going to be just over 10 minutes long according to the last trial I did. And if there are any problems with the technical side of this, I do apologise, I've had a few difficulties, but try and see past that and look at the information because it's pretty dynamic stuff. What's the video about? It's about Cryptex, and I'm not going to try and convince you Cryptex worked. I wasn't overly enamoured when I first saw it, but I did chuck $100 in with the promise of getting a reward of $35,000 in 3 years' time. I thought that was worth $100. If you don't do it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Only put money into things that you can afford if you can afford to lose that money. So this isn't advice. I'm not going to convince you about Cryptex. What I'm saying is, I'm assuming you're in Cryptex and you understand the different ways of how it can work, and you're looking at different ways of making your money make more money for you. The very definition of capitalism: make your money work for you and make more money for you. And so we are going to look at how to do that. And in particular, somebody said to me about they want to use Cryptex to improve or increase their charitable giving, and I've covered a couple of strategies for that as well. But I'm going to present 7 different strategies, but that's not all you can do. You can do anything you like. Okay, there's lots of different variations. So let's have a look at what we're looking at with Cryptex. It's a very simple proposition. And you have 4 different contracts. We might lose one in a minute. We might gain one in a minute. Okay, but at the moment we've got 4. The first one, the DeFi Hybrid 36, is it costs you $100 to get involved, and that runs for 36 months. You don't get any money back at all until at the end of the 36 months. Then you receive back $35,288, and that's the one I looked at. I thought that's worth $100 of anybody's money. Now there is a special offer, this DeFi Hybrid 36 pack. It may not be available for very long. I don't know. It's been there all the time I've been involved, but it may not be there for very long. Basically what that means is if you buy 10 of those DeFi Hybrid 36 altogether for $1,000, they'll give you 5 extra. So immediately you've got an uplift of 50% on your investment. You put in $1,000, you've got assets that are worth $1,500. And that runs for 36 months, and at the end of it you get 15 times the same amount that you would have got for the DeFi Hybrid 36, which is over $500,000. For $1,000 in, you get over $500,000 back in 3 years. Then there's a DeFi Hybrid 60 that costs $100 to set up. That's a handling fee. That's not really an investment. That money doesn't add to your investment at all. That's just a handling and setup fee. So the contract lasts 60 months, and at the end of it you receive almost $500,000. And then there's a DeFi Hybrid 84, it costs $100 to set that up. The contract length is 84 months, and afterwards after 7 years, okay, you receive almost $1.5 million. So they're the 4 different contracts we have. Most of the strategizing I'm going to talk about is doing the DeFi Hybrid 36. I'll talk a little bit about the DeFi Hybrid 36 pack. Okay, but you can swap in for yourself these DeFi Hybrid 60s and 84s, run your own numbers, get your own calculator out, see how much money that would make over that much period of time. Okay, it will blow your mind what's possible if you just sit down with a pen and paper. I know it's old-fashioned. Pen and paper is the best way to do strategies because you can cross things out, circle things, move things over there. Okay, and it's just the best way of doing it. So let's have a look at some of these strategies. I'm going to run through them very quickly. Some of them are very, very simple. And as what I said on the screen just now is invest $100. Your total outlay is $100. And after 3 years, you withdraw $35,000. Okay, that's the one I saw. That's what I thought I'd give it a go. And that's just, let's take some money here and make some more money. The second strategy is kind of similar, except we're using the special offer pack of $1,000, and so your total outlay is $1,000, but you get 5 $100 contracts for free, which means that you've got 15 $100 contracts. So after 3 years, you withdraw over $500,000. Strategy 3 is now so both of those we just put some money in, get some money out, and spend it. These are about incomes, a small savings and income strategy. You invest $100 every quarter, okay, so that's 1st of January, 1st of April, 1st of July, and 1st of October. And after 3 years, your total outlay is $1,200. So that might be your small savings plan. And after 3 years, you're going to withdraw $35,000 every quarter, which means you have an annual income of $141,000 every year. That then is ongoing, because every quarter you're going to deposit another $100 so that you can keep that income going then for the rest of your life. Now, $35,000 a quarter is not millionaire lifestyle, but it's certainly very, very comfortable. Let's move on to the medium-sized savings and income. Now, this isn't $100 every quarter, this is $100 every month. And a lot of people put $100 a month aside for Christmas. They call it a layaway plan or a savings plan, Christmas savings plan, something like that. Got lots of different names for it. Okay, they think nothing of putting $100 in every single month. And after 3 years, the total outlay is still only $3,600, not a massive amount. Most people spend more than $3,600 over a 3-year period on their hobbies. Okay, and after 3 years, you get to withdraw $35,000 every month, and your annual income is for $423,000 per year. So this is millionaire lifestyle. Somebody once said that you can't tell the difference between a millionaire living their lifestyle and somebody who's earning $20,000 a month living their lifestyle. Okay, they would drive the same cars, they fly on the same planes, they go to the same destinations, they eat in the same restaurants, they make the same investments, they live in the same type of house, and so on and so forth. Okay, so $20,000 or above, you can live a millionaire lifestyle, and $35,000 a year is certainly more than enough for that. And this is all about you. This is all about you. Put your money in. This, you make your money. Okay, you spend your money. So this is all about you. These last few strategies, and this is your lifetime savings and income. So you invest $100 every week. That's every week. So that's 52 contracts every year. So after 3 years, your total outlay is $15,600. Now that's a chunk of change. Most people wouldn't be able to do that. Most people wouldn't want to do that. But if you have faith and you have, and you have the financial wherewithal, then let's look at what, if you were to do that, let's look at what that would mean to you. So after 3 years, you're withdrawing $141,000 every month, and your annual income is $1.8 million. So is it worth investing $100 every week, total outlay $15,800 to make $1.8 million a year? You'd have to have faith. You'd have to have that money in the first place to be able to invest. Some people will do it. Most people will go, "Oh, that's a bit too rich for me." At the moment, of course, we never know what's going to happen in a few years' time. So let's get on to the two strategies that I wanted to start this. I wanted this video to be about, really, because this blew my mind when I started to look into how you can set up your charitable giving to give and give and give some more, and it doesn't cost you very much at all. So let's say strategy 6 is you invest $100 in strategy 1 to earn $35,000 in 3 years' time. Okay, so it's only cost you $100, and you sit back and wait for 3 years, and then after 3 years you can buy 352 people a $100 contract. Now, I know quite a lot of people around the world, and when I get into these platforms, I use some of my initial profit to buy them a contract and hopefully bless them going forward. They have their own account. They can reinvest in it. They can take some money out. Whatever it is they want to do, it's their money. But I like to do that. So here I'll be able to do that for 352 people around the world. But the way the commission system works within Cryptex is when people on your front line sign up and pay their $100, you receive $30. You receive 30%. Not from them, it's from the company. And you will immediately receive, based on those 352 people getting a $1 contract all on your front line, you will immediately receive $10,560. So you started with $35,000, and you haven't been able, and you bought all these contracts, but you still haven't been able to give all your money away. They've given you back $10,000. Okay, so it's up to you now. You can buy another 100 contracts for 100 different people, 105 different people if you want to, but they give you back some more commission, so you'd have to give more money away. It's getting crazy. You can't even give your money away these days. After 3 years, 352 people will receive $35,288. For a lot of these people, these African farmers and Sudanese fishermen and all these other people, that will be a life-changing amount of money that could dramatically change their whole circumstances. Okay, where they live, the food they eat, the medical care they can get, and so on. Now it's up to them at that stage. It's their money. They can work out a plan, and I would probably sit down with them and work out a plan where they can reinvest a little bit of that every single month, so that they have an ongoing income. They don't just blow $35,000 on a new tractor and that's it, that's all gone. I would probably encourage people to do that. But you've got 352 people receiving $35,000 each. That's a pretty dynamic charitable giving on your part. That's an incredible thing to do. But that's not the end of it, because after 3 years, when every single contract that Cryptex finalises, the person who introduced that person receives a commission. In fact, 20 people above that contract receive a commission. So as well as you making some money, all of the people above you are making money as well, but you will receive another $1 million back at the end of all of those 352 contracts. You'll get $993,000. Imagine what you can. So this is crazy. You put $100 in, you bless 352 people, and you've still got $10,000, and at the end of it, you get back another $1 million. This is just absolutely nuts. Okay, so that blew my mind. I'm gonna ramp this up a little bit now, because I don't know about you. I don't know 352 people around the world who are like $100 contract. But let's change things up a little bit, and we'll say we'll put $100 into strategy one. We'll earn 35,000 in 3 years' time. After 3 years, I can buy 35 people. I probably know 35 people I could support, and I can buy them $1,000 pack of contracts, the DeFi Hybrid 36 pack. I'll still receive immediately back on that $35,000 I've invested. I will still receive back $10,500 in commission, so I still can't give all my money away. After 3 years, those 35 people will receive over $500,000. Now that is just an incredible amount of money for some of these people. Can you imagine if 6 years ago somebody had done this for them, and right now they were receiving $500,000? Okay, all of their money worries would be over. All of their money worries would be over. They could move into a safer neighbourhood, probably have a house with walls. They'd have a regular supply of food and clothing and medicine. They'd be able to support their local communities, their local charities themselves. They'd be able to support their families and their extended families. Okay, that would be just enormous. And we can also set up a fund where they, on an ongoing basis, they make more and more money going forward. But it doesn't end there, because after these 3 years, after these contracts are all paid out, you will still receive another $1.4 million for the end of contract profit for those 35 contracts that came into existence because of something you did. So I'm not going to go any further. I'm sure you can see you can swap out the bigger contracts, the 60-month contracts, the 84-month contracts. Okay, and just run the numbers. It'll blow your mind what you can do. You can't give your money away in the beginning. You can't give all of it away. And at the end, when everybody makes a huge amount of money, a life-changing amount of money, you still get a life-changing amount of money yourself. I would recommend people to start thinking about how to strategize Cryptex, not only to benefit themselves, not only to benefit their friends and family and neighbours and work colleagues, but how to benefit local charities, local churches, and people around the world who we would all love to be able to help just have a better life, a better future, their families, their communities, and so on and so forth. Okay, that's coming from me, that's coming from my heart. I wanted to share that message with you, and hopefully you'll find something in there that's a little bit useful for you to use Cryptex to really make a big difference in your life and the lives of those you love and respect. So that's it for this video. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to share this video. It's available on YouTube. There won't be any links or referral links or sign up information. Okay, it'll just be a very quick explanation. So feel free to share it. I know there's a lot of people who need to hear this message. So that's it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, I was going to say wonderful 2025, but have a wonderful life with Cryptex. God bless.